Good day, good people, and welcome to Light Travels. Thank you for sharing your light with us. We're the Thompsons, and on this channel, we'll be showing you what life has been like for us as an African American expat family living in Thailand.
Bye bye. Wait.
As you can see, we came to Thailand with two of our children, one entering college and the other a toddler. After being here 3 years, these are some of our assessments of what the experience has been like living here versus living in America. Let's start with education. Hey, Caleb. Good day, good people. So, as far as early education goes, we found that what works best for us is a hybrid system. So, we've used a hybrid system of homeschool and Montessori schooling. We use the homeschool for more so of the phonics and math. Down. Down. Good job, champ. Oh, what color down? Wait, you gotta finish. You gotta go from, remember, from left to right. What? 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 That's right. And then you have to do the lowercase a also. Okay.
So what color is that?
I see apple.
What color is this?
Red.
It is red, yes.
Blue. Huh. Blue. Blue. Horse. Blue. Horse. What do you see? I, where's the S? I see a green, green, where's the green frog, looking at, at me. And the other life skills and things of that nature he gets at the Montessori. So depending on where you are as a parent and what it is that you want for your child, that's going to determine the route that you go in terms of early education here in Thailand. If you are traveling with your toddler, you have options. You can put them in there are private schools that have more of the Western style approach where the children are in the classroom sitting at a desk being dictated to for the majority of the day or just working hands-on with the teachers. And then there's the Montessori approach that's more loose, that allows the children to find their own interests and become strong in those areas. They get more freedom, and it's more of a natural progression in terms of them finding what their strengths are. That's what works for us. So you can decide what works for you. There are options. There are plenty of options. So there are a number of private schools and international schools that work on a English curriculum. So you don't have to worry about there being a challenge with your child having to learn Thai, so to speak. Um, there are plenty of schools that want children to learn English, so they teach in English. And as a sidebar, if you're an educator, if you're a native English speaker and you're passionate about education, whether you're a teacher who works hands-on with students or whether you're a director who wants to open up your own school, there are tons of opportunities here in Thailand for you. There are lots of parents who want their children to be strong in early education. There are lots of parents who want their children to learn English. So the opportunities are here if you're interested in taking them. And if that's something that you want us to make videos about, drop a comment and maybe we'll get into that in another video. All right. All right, so now let's address some of the differences between Thailand and America. Uh, let's start here. Let's start with the low-hanging fruit. As African Americans, like most African Americans, our least favorite thing about America was racism. The fact that race is such a significant thing in American culture, and as Black people, we have to teach our children to navigate it in a certain type of way. The beautiful thing about Thailand is that racism is not a part of the fabric of Thai culture. It's not a thing here at all. As a matter of fact, you're way more likely to have a Thai person whip their head around and smile at you than you are to ever have them make you feel like you're unwelcome. It's not a thing here. So we don't have to concern ourselves with teaching our son um, that he's going to be treated differently in a negative way because of his race, because of how he looks, because of things that he can't control. You know, there's far more admiration that we get for being different than there is any type of, negative energy or hateful energy that comes our way. It's been all love. It's been all love. Now, I will say colorism is a thing, but I don't think it's specific to Thai culture. I think in Asian culture in general, they view white skin as clean. So you'll see, a lot of skin bleaching products. You'll see, if you're a person who reads labels of things that you put on your skin, hopefully you are. Your skin is the biggest organ in your body, and hopefully you're taking good care of it. But we read the labels on things that we use for our bodies, and you see there's a lot of skin bleaching or skin whitening chemicals that they put in their soaps and lotions and things like that. And sometimes you see people who are clearly bleaching their skin. Thai people, some of them are darker than me. So Thai people are melanated also. And some of them are bleaching. So colorism is a thing. But as far as being treated a certain type of way because you're of African descent or because you have darker skin, that's not something that we can relate to. If I had hair, it would be on the kinky side. My children, they have kinky hair, and that's one of the things that the people here love most about them. They love the fact that we have big curly hair and things like that. So that's the beautiful part about being here versus being in America is no racism. Next thing is safety. So safety is amazing in Thailand. It's incredibly safe. You don't have the constant tension in the air that you do in some places in America where it's like at any moment something can pop off. Um, Obviously, no place is perfect. Violence and crime is everywhere that human beings are. It happens, right? But let's be for real. I'm from the Bronx. Keisha's from Baltimore. A year worth of violence and crime here is about a week's worth where we come from. They don't even compare. And when we move around, there are days where when we had a bike, we might leave the keys in the bike, or you might leave your phone in the bike or something like that. when you go to the store, or you might leave it outside all night when you're home, and nobody takes it. You know, it's not that type of culture where people are constantly looking to prey on each other in order for personal gain. Does it happen? Of course. But is it anywhere near the rate that it happens in America? No, not even close. We're not concerned about getting carjacked. We're not concerned about getting stuck up. We're not concerned about, home invasions and things like that. It's, some certain things here are far less likely than they are in America. Which brings me to the next point. We're not living in a police state anymore. The police here really do appear to be a part of the community. They're not above the community. They're not overseers. They're not law enforcement. They're not these people who are like, I'm the authority. They're people. They're people in the community. And they see the humanity in the people of the community. The fact that police see the humanity in people also means we don't have to worry about having the talk with our son. We don't have to worry about stealing his innocence by teaching him because of how you look. Police officers are more likely to see you and treat you in a certain way. Therefore, you have to be sure to carry yourself a certain way when you're dealing with them because you don't want them to be fearful of you and do something that results in you not being able to make it home to us. Nobody wants to have that type of discussion with their child. So he gets to remain a child and remain innocent because we don't have to worry about having that concern. That brings me to the next thing. In Thai culture, children are celebrated and they're treated like royalty. But at the same time, the expectation is that they're respectful. So when they greet people who are elders, they put their hands together, bow, Swati Krab or Swati Kra, and that's what the expectation is. And it sets the tone that you see reflected as they grow older is you recognize the humanity in other people and you give other people a baseline level of respect and you have less to worry about when it comes to how society works. There's a level of consideration that everybody has. So it starts when the children are young, and everybody loves children here. They honor children. As a matter of fact, there's a pretty big holiday here called Children's Day. You have these organizations, they might be nonprofit groups, they might be companies that take donations and the community contributes and they have these big events, it might be at an event hall or at a local park where children are given bikes, book bags, shoes. Every child is walking away with like a Santa Claus bag full of gifts on Children's Day. It's a great culture from that aspect where everybody pulls in and comes together to do something for the coming up generation. I love it. It's a beautiful thing to witness. All right, so overall, raising a toddler in Thailand has been a phenomenal experience. I'm happy that we did it. We are giving our child an opportunity to experience another culture in its pure form. A culture that is welcoming, a culture that's loving. Being here in Thailand, raising our child here, 2 thumbs up. Thank you for tuning into this video. Any other questions that you guys have, please feel free to leave it in the comments, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace, family.
Can I get in?
So you got some snaps on the petrol?